You are now under the sound of the crown and the come up, baby. Anyway, anywho, anyhow, what it do? So, I've been meaning to touch on this subject for about 2 months now. Uh, I was so taken aback, as they say. I was so caught up with all the other content creators speaking on this situation with Romeka Meeks that I forgot to make my own stuff. But anyway, I'm finally getting to it, and I'm really happy right now for Romeka Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Justice for Meeks. Holly, uh, Holly Ho. That's what I'm gonna call her, Holly the Ho. She's finally locked down. I just had to come on here, y'all, because I'm like, how could you, as a woman first, always remember that, ladies, that you are a woman first when you're dealing with any type of situation with third parties, with triangulation, with dealing with men and them cheating, having another woman. Always remember that you're a woman first. And so your allegiance should be to your womanhood, to the divine feminine. Why would you shoot another woman behind a man, knowing that if he loses interest in you, you out of there, you gone. He don't even care about you. And normally, if it's not true love, it normally lasts for about a 7 or 10 year cycle. You can bet your bottom dollar on that one, especially if the men are gaining something. Anyway, I'm not trying to make it about men versus women. I just really want to drive this point home. Women, especially indigenous women, you the fastest way to find your way up out of here, up out of the planet, hurt another black woman, hurt another indigenous woman behind a man. Not that she did something to you, not that she stole something from you, you know, not she didn't do anything. Romeka did nothing to Holly. She knew of Holly from what I'm gathering. She knew of her, but she really didn't know her like that. This woman stalked Romeka. This woman was adjacent to Romeka due to Carlos with his crazy behind. You know, um, yeah, I'm really happy that Romeka has found justice now. I feel bad for her son. I feel bad that her son, he knew her, but he won't get to grow with her. And y'all know what? I pray that Holly gets life. I pray that I hope that she gets anywhere from 25 years to life. And I hope Carlos gets life because Carlos is the culprit. Carlos was the culprit behind everything. The man that this beautiful woman loved and dealt with for years and years was behind her demise. He was the setup king. He didn't even blink twice when Holly was shooting this woman in the face. Shot this woman in the face between 3 to 5 times. How could you? How could you shoot this beautiful woman, even if she wasn't beautiful? How could you shoot another woman in the face while you held her in a headlock? Who are you? Better yet, what are you? Because, in my opinion, y'all, these weren't people. Romeka was, but Holly and Carlos, they were demons. They had to be demons. Only demons operate like that. in front of her child's school, dropping her baby off, shot this woman in the face 3 to 5 times. Justice for Romeka Meeks. Baby girl, I'm so glad that Holly the hoe is in jail. And I hope that your soul can rest. I'm not sure if it can, but I hope that it can rest just knowing that part, that she deserves exactly what she gets. Justice for Romeka Meeks, y'all, and justice for her son. And although Holly the hoe is pregnant, y'all, and is has a son, or yeah, I think she has a son. That's what they said. Um, yeah, it's this is devastating news, y'all. I've been following this since I believe this happened September 8th, but I was working, so I really couldn't figure out the dates that I when I first heard it. I believe it was like maybe 2 weeks later. But y'all, when I heard it, I just cried for this woman. I cried. I hurt for her, and I'm glad that she gets justice. And I pray and hope that if this ever happens to any other people, God forbid that it does, I pray that they get justice as well, especially if they have children. Now this baby got to grow up in life without his mother. But don't worry, Romeka, because the angels are watching, baby. The angels, your angels are watching. I'm pretty sure you're watching after your own son too. You know, and I'm pretty sure you're still alive in the spirit realm, baby. But anyway, I just had to come on here and let y'all know that Holly the hoe is locked up and the bitch ain't getting out. I hope she don't get out. Y'all, my bad. I'm really cussing. But this is serious business, y'all. This is serious business. And I'm glad that Holly the hoe got locked up, because this shows any other potential side pieces that if you plan to hurt, physically harm another person because they got your man, this lets them know, this sends out the bat signal. Uh-oh, I'm going to be in trouble. If I do this, if I make this decision, I'm going to go to jail. And I'm glad they locked that hoe up. Holly the hoe, goodbye. Justice for Romeka Meeks. I'm out. Peace.